Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Running, running, no. Keep running.
What's up, One Piece fans? Manga D Cypher here, and I guess this chapter is pretty good. It was a lot of stuff going on in this chapter. It was bouncing everywhere around Wano. So let's get into the beginning. Cover story with Law and Chopper practicing learning medicine together. You see that tortoise and crane. There are more of the wisdom symbols in Japan. But let's move on from that. We start off in the flower capital of Wano with a little kid handing out newsletters about this one person that carries a scythe. And this could be one of the person that Kinemon was talking about. The samurai that we need to be aligned with. This could be Kiwamatsu. That's what I think it is. He carries a scythe, unlike characteristic of a sword that the people use in Wano. I feel that this is one of the people that Kinemon was talking about because of the silhouette. This guy has a ponytail that goes all the way to the side, but we got a better silhouette. I'm sorry about that. A better image of this person. Now, who I think it is, Kiwamatsu. Oda drew somewhat a portrait as a wanted poster. I think it's possibly him and Dinjiro, the other person who I think is the Witcher, the Robin Hood story. He and these two are really teamed up and are taking out more of the people, Orochi people is what I think it is. They're probably somewhat nobles in the Wano country up under Orochi. And I think that's why I think they're targeted. I don't think these is random act. Because at first they was blaming on Zoro, but it was not Zoro. Maybe because it's Tomahawk, maybe, I don't know. But it wasn't Zoro who killed these people, we do know. I think it was Kiwamatsu, that's what I think it is. At this point, Kiwamatsu is going around and killing officials that are under Orochi. And then we got the Witcher Aoba, who is stealing from the rich and giving out to the poor. This could be Dunjiro, but you can see in the image, look way closer, he is wearing a hat. I believe that is a hat, and he's jumping from building to building. This could be the other samurai, like I said, Kinemon was talking about. That's why Oda, put the emphasis on these characters' names, because they will somewhat be more introduced throughoutly in the story, because we're going to need them to be a part of our crew. So we moved on to Kiyoshiro, who's really under Orochi, but previously seemed like he was under Odin because the crescent moon on his ankle. So it could be said that he was a part of Odin's crew, okay? But things happened and he had to fit in, with the times that's coming. So I feel that he's somewhat upset about Orochi 20 years ago, the things that inspired 20 years ago. But we do know he did recognize the sheet that we both seen Usopp give him. We did see the symbol on Kiroshiro's ankle. Now, if he do join the alliance, that would mean that he got more intel on Orochi and all with his paper trail. Everything that Orochi, his trade deals, he would know. And he can give a bit of ideas for the line. But you see Usopp and Law and Law's crew going out and handing these out to the people that was under Odin. And the people under Odin was recognizing this like, yeah, okay, the samurai are back in full effect. And some of these samurais look OP, look badass. I'm not gonna lie to you, they look really nice. Definitely dude with all the makeup on, and the dude that got his eyes closed. You gotta always look out for the ones that got their eyes closed. Those be the savage ones. I'm just talking about Gin real quick from Bleach. He was a savage. Again, I think Orochi is pretty smart. Orochi really canceled most of the dojos and kindos of the whole thing in Wano, for there won't be as many people trying to rebel against Kaido. That's pretty smart there. All the weapons that the rebellions can use, Orochi outlawed them, so all the martial artists, all the dojos, all type of sword play for the rebellions can use, Orochi outlawed all of them. So it's against the law for no other people than the samurais to have these or take part in dojos. So this is pretty smart on Oroshi's hand. Well, I'm not gonna say anything about this, but Usopp is really selling this toad oil. I feel like something in this toad oil is magical. I don't know what Usopp got up his sleeve. I don't know what consists of this toad oil, but it gotta be something important. So just look out for this, people, about this toad oil and Usopp. Good thing that Nami and Shinobu got the whereabouts of the spot of when the weapons will come and what time they will come at. That's the most crucial part of this chapter, is that Nami found out about all that. You know, we needed that for the alliance. The person that was reading the paper was basically saying, like, this is a lot of weapons for a war. I don't know what Kaido got up his sleeve, but it seemed like he's prepared for it. I think that Kaido know he cannot, you know, beat Luffy down into submission. I feel that he's ready for a war, and I think that it might just be with Luffy and his company, because I'm pretty sure Kaido knows that Luffy didn't come just by himself or with his crew, you know, or I'm sorry, just with his crew. So I feel that he just might bring in more weapons just for this Luffy alliance. I feel that he's not going to underestimate Luffy, because you know Luffy does magical things and magic happens around Luffy, alright? So that's the best thing to do. Never underestimate your enemy power. And when Nami said meow, they really fell for that. They really fell for that. That was funny. That was a funny gag in his chapter. Thank you, Oda, for that funny laugh right there. That was too funny, Oda. Meow. So let's move on to Sanji, who just serving all nothing but women noodles when he supposed to get all the samurai. I knew that some like this gag would happen, but we can see that there's somebody that's watching Sanji do all this. I don't know. This could be one of the samurais Kinemon spoke of, but then again, he said some key things like, do you know who island this is? Like, do you know what you're doing right now? I think it's probably one of the headliners too that possibly could be watching Sanji. But let's hope that it's somebody that's on the good side that could be aligned with us, because he just watching Sanji, you know, on the sidelines, be like, this guy don't know what he's doing. But we do know Sanji is good in Kimbushu Haki, so I'm pretty sure that Sanji might know somebody's watching him on a strong level. It's a reason why Oda put these silhouettes over people, because he don't want to introduce them just right then and there. Okay, so this person got to be somewhat of importance. So I hope it's not this person is not getting over Sanji's head, I would say, because I want to see Sanji do good, because he's already doing bad, just attracting all the women, you know. We move on to Luffy and Usis, and we got confirmation that the factories are also the prison cells. So if Luffy and Usis and the company attack one of these prison cells, they also attack the factory. It's like killing two birds with one stone. But we get into the prison, and we see that Oda's setting up this little gag, because you know that Luffy hates when the weak get picked on. So Oda set it up with the older dude, you know, who's starving, who really can't work as much as the bigger people. So this guy's like getting picked on, and this sets up a bigger event at the end of this chapter. And plus, I don't know what's going on with this Kibidongo. Everybody loves Kibidongo. You know, Otama can use Kibidongo from her cheeks. I'm gonna go in depth about this. I have a theory about this. So, but let's move on to the chapter. I love the interaction between Luffy and Usis. I am loving every spit of it. We see that these two are getting along pretty good. They are competing against each other, and that's how you build characteristic with one another if you comparing it to Luffy. Luffy loves competing with somebody he feels that's strong. He feels that he got something in common with, and we said these two have something in common. Like, they got the same thing going on when they can burn calories so fast. Like, you see how fat they was? This is amazing. I love the interaction with Luffy and Usis. This is good. We see this, like, they've been knowing each other for the longest. You see how powerful the two are. They have sea stone handcuffs on, and they still lifting boulders like it's nothing and running around for that Kibidono. You know, that thing gotta be good. So one kind of man basically saying they're eating up, they're getting rest, you know, they sleeping, you know, they getting back up, getting their they healing up and everything. This makes me so proud that they're doing all this together. You know, they're gonna build a bond, and I see that. You know, at the end of this chapter, we see these two, you know, walking around looking badass. Kaido man says, like, how are we supposed to break their spirit? Like, what are we supposed to do? All they do is eat, sleep, and get healthy, you know? How are we able to break their spirit? And the guy said, well, Chew, don't talk with your mouth full. What, we supposed to baby him? We get introduced to another headliner, Dubon, who's another father, and I guess, you know, previously, the old man, you know, he couldn't work. He stepped on Grandpa, and you know that Luffy does not like this whatsoever. So you know how Luffy feel about this. He doesn't like him already. But I guess that Eustace and Luffy was eating all the Kibidongo up for Dubon, and Dubon didn't like that. So when these two got introduced, like, these are the two that's eating all the Kibidongo. You know, Useless and Luffy was fat, you know, like, stuff for all the Kibidongo. You see how these smile fruit are food gazing, like, I don't know what. Dubon is really attached to the hippo's bottom jaw. What? You know, so I didn't like that whatsoever. But you see a theme throughout the smile uses that this is what's going on. You see that a lion was attached to someone's belly button, you know. Someone had, you know, the face of a mouse and teeth of a mouse, and the body was just a regular person. You see the bat, how the bat wings was linked to the guy's legs. Like, this is fugazi smile fruit user. So you never know what you're gonna get with a smile user. See that Luffy and users are much alike in these panels. I really like it. But did you catch Caribou? Did you catch Caribou in that with the swamp fruit? Did you catch him? He was there hiding, lurking, looking like, you know. And then we see the silhouette of this person again in the cell. I don't know who this could be. Hopefully this could be the lurking legend. Maybe I'm hoping it is, because he will be a guy that I know is going to be so good for the alliance that we're going to have, that we need for Kaido. So once Raizo breaks, you know, Useless and Luffy out, we definitely going to see the silhouette. We're going to see this guy underneath the silhouette. And Dubon was so mad that they was like working as hard as they could, and they keep it on from him, that he swallowed, you know, Eustace and Luffy up. And we know what's going to happen after that. You know, you already stumped Grandpa, so you know you already got strike one with Luffy. And then you talking all this crap about if what we do, if we rebel against you, you know, you would cut our arms off. You know, Eustace already got an arm cut off. He don't need another one cut off. And Eustace even applied like, we're your weaklings, got sea stone cuff on. We just trying to do our work, you know. So he ended up swallowing Eustace and Luffy, and that just, like, really? I guess Luffy and Eustace did something under that hippo mouth and knocked him out, you know, and rescued Grandpa. You know, like I said, I love the interaction between Luffy and Eustace. Oda's doing a good job with this. Like, what was you thinking if you only knew? And then the guy's like, you done did it. You finna get executed. Eustace like, what's your proof? What's your proof? And when Luffy had Grandpa over his shoulder, you know, Eustace and Luffy walked out like, oh, look at these two to do it, you know. Stand back, Zoro. Stand back, Zoro. No, I'm just kidding. But that was pretty good. I love that interaction between those two. I love it. I love it. It is amazing. Thank you, Oda, for this chapter. It was pretty good. And it was spot on. So I feel like the people are looking up to Eustace and Luffy, you know, in this prison cell. And I'm pretty sure when they get broken out of the cell by Raizo Company, the people that looking up to Luffy and Eustace in the cell will be right on the side with Luffy and Eustace, you know. So they have more people in the alliance in the cell on the side. So I like that. And plus the guy in the black silhouette is looking like, these two is like very interesting, you know. These two, you know, kids are very, very interesting. I want to know about them. Like, I already have to tomorrow. I already want to be up on the Luffy because he's still up to Kaido. Like, who is this kid? This kid's amazing, you know. You two are the prison stars of hope. And that's all I got to say right there. They are the man, okay? Like I said, man, the interaction between Eustace and Luffy, it's pretty good. It's spot on. I love it. Oh, man. I thank Oda for this chapter. I love seeing the worst generation get together. I love seeing the supernovas getting together, you know. We're going to see more of this soon with the Alliance. I'm proud of it. I love it. I love it so much. So, that was the chapter, you know, like I said. Everything was bouncing around, you know, we got good intel, you know, the rebellion is steadily coming together, you know, but I'm just wondering what's really going on because, like I said, this is too short in Wano, and the pace is very fast. What do you think about the pace? I think things are going to get more interesting next chapter. We're going to see Raizo. Hopefully, the jailbreak will be in progress, okay? And we did see that Eustace does not have a left arm. We do see that now. I wonder what happened between the time skip what happened to his left arm. Hopefully he got into an intense fight. Then he got all these scars on him too. He looks bad ass. OMG. You know, I know Caribou, most people don't like Caribou, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in this alliance too. It'll be a good thing for him to be on our side. The worst generation is yet to come. You know, we just hit the tip of the peak. Oh man, nice shot. I give it an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel to get more of me. That's all for me, One Piece fans. I'm still doing a giveaway. The link is below, so check that giveaway out. You compete to win. And that's it. I'm Shyver, and stay safe out there.